Welcome to the 8-step goal setting and achievement process.
So, first thing I want to do before we get started is thank you for your time. How many of you consider your time valuable? I'm going to see your hands, please. Okay, thank you. How many of you don't like when people waste your time? Okay, good. So, you have my commitment the next 2 hours. I'll do my best to make sure your time is well spent. So, thank you for showing up. How many of you have other things you could be doing right now? Okay, good. So we're going to make sure we get you in and out of here on time, and then lunch will start at noon, and it'll be catered. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it'll be edible. It's part of the criteria. You know, we have pretty high standards around here. You got to be able to eat it before you serve it. So this is the Real Estate Business School where you get your license and learn to use it. This is the learn to use it part. There's a lot of talk about goal setting and why it's important and you should do it. It's not the destination, it's the journey. It's not the journey, it's the destination. It keeps you blah, 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 all that stuff. So how many of you how do you understand the importance of setting goals? May I see your hands? Okay, thank you. How many don't necessarily enjoy the process that much? Okay, it's kind of a pain in the neck, actually. Okay, what I want to make, how many transactions, how many per week. So I see people make them, so that there are 3 groups of people that I see out there. And this is true in almost every group that you look at. I think you can divide humans into 3 groups. There are those people who make things happen. There are those who watch things happen. And there are those who ask, what happened? You want to stay out of group 3. There are a lot of businesses out there going, holy moly, what just happened? The same thing comes to goal setting. The same thing happens in my observation. There are those who don't set goals. There are those who set goals but don't achieve them. And there are those who set goals and achieve them. So the ones that set goals and achieve them are the ones that are making things happen. The ones that set goals but don't achieve them are the ones that watch things happen. And the ones that don't set them or achieve them are the ones in category 3. They're wandering around wondering what's happening. So thank you for showing up. This is the process that's been used by some of the most successful CEOs across the country. I ran across it about 15 years ago, and I've been using it since. So I'm going to I just want to give credit where credit's due. I forget who made it up, but it's not my origination. So if you don't like it, don't come to me about it. But if you do, feel free to give me a review. Okay. All right, we'll start with this year. Since it's over, almost, might as well be. If you're scrambling to reach those goals, you better hurry. How many of you set goals this year? Wrote them down, specifically measurable. How many of you set goals this year? May I see your hands? Okay, thank you. How many of you that set them reached them? How many who set the goals reached them? Okay, nobody. All right. 2, huh? The bar's too high. To reach it what?
You set the bar higher, right?
Set the bar high, yeah. But if it's too high, so did you set your goals this year?
I did.
Did you reach them? Okay, do you know why?
Well, I set it high.
You set them too high? Okay, thank you. Okay, how many of you didn't set them at all? That's too much trouble. I'm just going to play it by ear. All right. So is it okay? Do I have your permission to push a little bit on you today? Can I lean on you a little bit today? Is that okay? Any major violent objections? Because I have a tendency to lean on people. Sometimes they go over. Sometimes they lean back. Those are the ones I really like. You can't talk to me like that. Okay. Page 2. You have a page 2? Welcome back, Francis. Glad you're here. Please write this. You have a blank at the top of page 2? Is there a blank at the top of page 2? Okay, please write this in the blank. Okay, turn to page 1. All right, page 1. What was I thinking? Okay, please write this down. I was born I was born a genius and meant to be an incredible success. I was born a genius and meant to be an incredible success, and you were. So if you get nothing else out of today, get that. So anybody I don't know what your criteria for life are, but I have criteria. And if there's someone in my world that wants to oppress me, suppress me, talk down to me, keep me playing small, not buy into my dreams and what I want, they're out. I have zero tolerance for it. So you have your own goals, and I have mine. And one of mine is be careful who you surround yourself with. If there are people that are not on your team and totally committed to you, they are not on your team. They may pretend to be on your team. They may say you're on your team, but if they argue with you, hold you back, make you small, and keep you thinking different, and just get rid of them. Just get them off the table. Just tell them, you're fired. You're done. That's the first goal. It starts with your primary relationship. You find someone else and you partner with them. Your primary relationship is the most important relationship you have, and you know that. You get with someone else and you build or create something. You co-create. It's the highest form of evolution. In my mind, the highest form of evolution is when you get with one other person and you co-create something, because no one succeeds alone. And you're only as good as your team. The team is everything. Business is the ultimate team sport. So I don't know if you watch sports, but I learn a lot watching NFL football. There is so much to be learned from a business perspective if you watch that game. That's incredible to me. A lot of drama in it. Mm-hmm. So it's not boring, but I learn a lot. So the first thing is, I was born a genius and meant to be incredible success. Please understand that. Forget anyone that tells you anything different. Number 2, write down your why. You should have a blank there. You have a blank? Write down your why. Do you see that? Okay, this is myth number 1. You need to have a why. You don't need to have a why. This is false. You don't need a why. Why? Because if you'll just, what I want you to, here's my suggestion. May I make a suggestion? Okay. Stop listening to other people, including me, and start thinking for yourself. If you just come from your own observations, you will know what's true and what's not true. And here's my observation about this. When I ask people what their why is, they tell me what they want. Why'd you get into real estate? Well, I want more money, bigger house, more time, more freedom, opportunity to serve. Insider trading is legal. I want to make more money inside. They tell me what they want. When I ask people why they do the things they do, they tell me what they want.
Continued in the next video.